Boys, welcome back to another episode of the St. Louis Dynasty. This is episode number 3, and so far so good in this series. The previous 2 episodes, we've gone 2-1 in both of them, I believe. Got a 4-2 record for our first ever season, and we're looking pretty good for getting a bowl game. Hopefully we get one of those. But our first game today is against Vanderbilt, so let's jump straight into it. Playing all offense here on this first half. And starting our first drive at the 17-yard line. So there had to be some sort of turnover. Don't know exactly what. We lose 2 on our first play. But good field position to start. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Obviously, that first play didn't go to plan. Play number 2 is going to be a pass play. Bowers get out of the pocket. Slide for the first down. Okay, first and goal already. 2 plays in. That is pretty nice. If we get a touchdown here, setting ourselves up pretty good. Vanderbilt is 2-4, exact opposite of what we are. Kind of unnecessary spin there, but the run has not looked good the first 2 plays of this game, or first 3 plays of this game. Let's see if Bowers can get in here. Actually going to switch A, who is Trombley, I believe is how you pronounce that, to drag route. And wow, we just seeded that straight through the middle. English with a touchdown to start us off. Drive number 2 here. Going to go with little outside zone, I think is what this was. Little run play. And man, I cannot get any rushing yards today so far. We are 3 rushes for like -3 yards. Vanderbilt did go down and score a field goal. So we are only up 4 right now. Good screen there. Getting a little juke moves here and there. And we're to the 39. Let's go with middle slant, start passing it. Got a nice balance so far of run and pass in these first 2 drives. Bowers. Nice pass to number 10. Don't know his name yet, but gain of 7. PA deep in will be next. Another pass. Got 19 seconds left already in the first. And last video went by super quick. It was like a 17-minute video. This one's looking to be the same. And oh, that was a terrible interception because the wide receiver did not correct to the route like corners do. But we fumble, or we'll make them fumble. And what a freaking play. We just got the ball back there. We just got bailed out. So first, the wide receiver doesn't, change his route to the ball. He doesn't go for the ball. He just runs straight away from the ball. And we get a bad interception, and then we make them fumble. Run it right after that. Don't get any yards, really. But now, let's see if we can get some nice yardage here in the second quarter. First quarter's already done. First halfway done already. And we finally get a somewhat decent run with Poe. He has 5 rushes, 6 yards. Terrible stat line. But we finally had our first positive run there. I don't really see any of these plays that I like, not going to lie. We'll do PA boot, I guess. PA boot left. Can we go to X here? Oh, what a pass. Keelan Rounds, the guy who's almost 100% transferring at the end of the season because of our play style. But I guess while we have him, we'll freaking use him. Oh, that was bad by me. The fact that was an interception was a blessing. But I was getting greedy there. I was going straight for the end zone, and he was not open. We're going to send Poe here on a screen route. 2nd and 10. Looking good. And Poe's only like a 68 overall, which I gotta remember that. He's not the greatest overall, which is probably why we haven't been getting too many good runs. Also gotta remember we're only like a 75 overall. Like, yeah, our record's 4-2. Does not mean we're that good. But Rounds. Keelan Rounds with a nice touchdown there. And we are now up 14-3 unless they scored. We're on our 3rd drive. 3 minutes left. They did not score. And I'm actually thinking we're going to run this. Read option. I don't really want to do read option. I don't trust Bowers like that. But we'll just give it to Poe here. Gain of 1. 6 attempts, 7 yards now. Still not very great. But the passing game has been all right. Got pressure there, but still was able to get it to Rounds. And he caught it. I didn't think he caught it, but he caught it. Keelan Rounds carrying our team. Poe's now out at receiver. I don't know who to go to. Just go to Rounds. When in doubt, throw it to Rounds. And we are back to the 43. Keelan Rounds and Bowers, Joe Bowers, have been carrying this offense this first half so far. 2:30 left in the half. Poe cannot get anything going. He gets a gain of no yards there. We're going to run another screen with him. The screens haven't been too bad today. Passing game has definitely been the strong suit. Let the lineman get out there. Gain of 9, 3rd and 1. On our third drive, right? That's our third drive. Rounds over there isolated. I don't know if you see that one-on-one man on the left. I'm chucking it to him. Oh, that was almost so gorgeous. They want us to go for it here. That was a touchdown if it was just a little bit more to the right. That looked good. Did not go good. And why did I choose to go for it and run it there? Our run game has not been good at all, and I just chose to go for it and run it. Bad coaching on my part, but luckily Vanderbilt does not score. And now Rounds over there looking isolated again. We're just going to throw it short, though. We don't need to get all the yards in one play. We got a minute 20 to work with. 2-minute drill here. Trying to get some more points before the half. Give our team a nice lead before we simulate the second half. Another screen play. Poe, you got to beat him to the edge here. To the 29. Probably should have ran out of bounds there with Poe, but I was fighting for the yards. English or Saxon over here is my first two reads. I didn't wait long enough for that other corner route to go up, but I saw Paxton or whoever was on the out route wasn't open, so had to do something. We get an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Minute left in the half. Oh, God. Almost got sacked. Almost threw an interception because of the pressure. Luckily, we stopped them. I don't know why I said luckily we stopped them. It literally makes no sense in any of the context. But we get pressured again, and it's going to be time to punt it away. They have 50 seconds. Hopefully, defense stops them from scoring again. And on the punt, we actually make them fumble, and I wasn't going to freaking say anything because I wasn't planning on playing that. But we just forced another fumble, and we are now up 21-3. What a huge swing right there. Like I said, I wasn't talking. I was just being silent while the punt was going through. And actually, my playing time's done. Okay? We gave a 21-3 lead. It's now 21-21 already. And Vanderbilt is going to win this game probably, huh? Overtime. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I don't know who just won there. Vanderbilt just won 35-33. What a game. That took a huge swing. We had a 21-3 halftime lead, or 21-6 halftime lead. And we blew it. 21-6 halftime lead. Blew it right away in the third. And could not get it done in overtime. That is a very painful way to lose. But that is just game one. Let's go on to game two. Game number 2 is against Northern Illinois, and it's a home game. And we're going to be playing defense second half. Jumping into the second half here for our defensive game. We have a tie game so far, which is unfortunate because I am probably going to make us lose this game. Although, our defense... Oh, okay, I was just about to say our defense as of late hasn't been too terrible, but then I almost let up a huge run. Somehow only get 9 yards, but I took my guy away from exactly where that was supposed to go. He was supposed to be right there where that guy went. And we luckily stop him for a loss of 4 the next play. So, kind of balances out. But I was about ready to say, our defense has been playing pretty well. I've been pretty okay on defense as of late. Not great or anything. But I haven't been terrible like I was the first few weeks. Oh, and I let go because I went back to my zone, and they get the first down. 1st and 10 after they pick up the first down there, which was close. We were close to stopping it, but unfortunately they did get the first down. Nice run play here. Loss of 1. He has 10 rushes for 50 yards, so he hasn't been doing too terrible today. See if we could stop him like we just did there. I'm going to use Dobbins here, who's on the running back. Another run. So far they're run heavy, these first few plays. 3rd and 10, though. Let's see if we can get a huge stop here, and hopefully our offense could go down and score. The Huskies are 2-5, and what's it called? They have the same overall as us. So in theory, we have every right to win this game. Also, stop them there on third down, and Harvey's back to return this punt. See if we can make a magic punt return happen today, unless they just punt it out of bounds the entire time. Okay, I guess that's not happening, but on to our next defensive drive. 2:06 left in the third. No points scored from our offense. That's going to be very tough to win this game if our offense doesn't score. Because I can't stop them every drive, so I need our offense to score. Obviously, someone has to score if it's 7-7. It can't end like that, but hopefully our offense is the one that gets the points here. And 3rd and 12. Like I said, defense has been okay lately. And I'm just, hoping and praying that I don't let up a big play. Let's keep this defense solid. I'm here at that route. And oh my God, look at that. Wide open. That was actually so gorgeous. And I don't think there's any fault of mine on why that got completed. So I will take that. It sucks still, but as long as I'm not the cause of taking my guys out of position, then I'm okay with letting up all these plays. Although those ones right there kind of dumb. Gain of 4. I wasn't in the wrong position. Obviously wasn't in the right position either. Gonna use Hopes here. I think's his last name. And I kind of take him out of position. Bad pursuit angle there. Go for the strip there, the punch out, and couldn't get it. So that one was on me. The previous two were not. That one was on me, though. And they are driving at the 12-yard line, and this is what I was talking about. I'm not going to be able to stop them every single play. But if my offense can't score, we're kind of doomed. Cover 1, 2nd and 5. A minute left in the third. Dobbins. You can use Dobbins in this zone here. I think they're going to run it again. They do. And I can't get to anybody out there. Touchdown Huskies. Now in the 4th quarter, and our offense can't score today, it seems, so we're probably going to drop to 4-4, which is unfortunate. Nice pun there, I know. I will let you click off the video now and look at the defense letting up all these yards. And they are already down to the 26. I blame my stupid unfortunate right there. 1st and 10 now, 26. After an awful play. I'm going to use her the D-line. Go out here. Dude, why are you doing that? I'm not pressing any buttons other than switching to him. And he's freaking crouching and ducking and missing tackles. It's actually so annoying. I might have to go back to my strategy from last game of not clicking over to the other defender that's making the tackle. Because this is looking rough here. I need a turnover in a bad way. And even if I get it, my offense ain't going to score any points. I'm kind of doomed here. So after a promising 4-2 start, we're going to start this episode 0-2 probably, unless something really switches here. And then we're going to be looking rough for our bowl game that I wanted. We'll have one more game today that I simulate the entire thing of, have no control over. If we end this episode 0-3, I might have spoke too soon. No, I wanted him to. I wanted to go there. Touchdown. That's probably game. 2:04 left. There's no way our offense scored that quickly. Yeah, they did not. So 2 minutes left. They're probably just going to chew clock. And why can't I do anything? Okay. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Okay, what is going on? Does A not mean tackle anymore? I literally wasn't, the first tackle on that play right there, I tried stripping the ball, and I was like, okay, let me just stop. And then now it doesn't let me tackle ever. And our offense finally scores after we're down 3 touchdowns. That's awesome. Wish they could have done that the first, part of the game. Let me tackle him. I swear to God, I will break this monitor. But they are now chewing clock. 22 seconds left, and that's going to be game. We lose 28-14 after some stupid defensive problems here that are mostly on the game, not even me. I had one problem, and that was the, 2 drives ago touchdown, I think, where I was just letting them, get any yards. That last drive rushing touchdown, not on your boy. That is 100% the stupid game, not letting anybody tackle within a, 1 yard radius of the guy. But we are now 0-2 for this episode. Let's hope our simulated game is a little bit better. The game that is going to be simulated this week is St. Louis, which is us, obviously, versus Miami of Ohio, I believe that is. And they are ranked 25th, it says on the right over here. And they're 7-1. Not the best game to simulate, but I guess let's see what happens. Starting simulation here. They start with a quick 3 points. Our offense actually scores, which would be nice if someone was playing defense and they'd score. 14-9 at half. We have the lead, actually, over 7-1 Miami of Ohio. Still don't know if that's correct, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Did we just lose by a point? We just lost 15-14 to the ranked 25 team. So, not terrible, but that was like a weird game. Like, it simulated pretty quickly. I did not expect it to simulate that fast. Then also 15-14. It's kind of an odd score. We only get 2 touchdowns. And once again, I noticed this when we played offense the first half and then simulated the second half. We didn't score in the second half. We like never score in the second half. I don't know what that's about, but we lose 15-14. We're 0-3 for today's episode. That is disgusting. One last thing before we end today's episode. Let's look at our recruits here. We got quarterback, it looks like. He's a field general, 2-star commit. We have 7 commits right here, right? Yep, 7. 8, 9. Is that it? 9 recruits? 9 recruits, so not too terrible. Gonna sort these guys up to the top over here. So we got a right tackle, a tight end, quarterback, another tight end, a halfback, D-tackle, another right tackle, a halfback, and the left guard. And luckily, these 2 committed pretty early, these 2 3-stars, because I know we're doing the experiment of just letting, the game auto recruit, and they have not targeted a single 3-star yet. So luckily, we got those 2 guys to commit early, but we'll see how it goes from here. I'm very interested to see how this auto recruiting does, because as you see in the top right, they always keep hours. Like, whenever I was recruiting, I was keeping every single hour used. I used every single hour all the time. As far as interest status goes, we still have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We still have 12 in first place. So, 12 in first place, 9 committed. I am actually liking where that's at. I know most of them are 2-stars, but a slow build wouldn't be too bad. And then, unfortunately, we ended today's episode 0-3, but the first game of next episode is against 2-7 Buffalo. But we are now 4-5 after today's episode, which was absolutely awful. Probably worst case scenario. Actually, it is worst case scenario. Can't get worse than losing all 3 games, but hope you enjoyed anyway, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.